I'm going to install the cam followers into the timing case now, and I had looked up and managed to find some excerpts from the OS 4-stroke engines book, and noticed, because these things are not discussed at all in just the manual for the engine, but these cam followers are actually machined differently on each side. See if I can put them here in front of the camera, if I can figure out where the camera is. I think you can see here, that side is machined flat and down into the rod a bit. Whereas if I roll this one over, you can see it's not quite like that, but if I roll it over. So what the book says to do is, when these are actually in place in the engine, because they'll actually be up oriented like this, those two machine sides will touch together. And slide together. So if you look in here, these are the holes that they've got to go into. So I'm going to make sure that when I insert one, make sure that side, that flat side, is facing to the inside. Now I'm going to rotate this and probably use some pliers here to kind of position this. I'm just going to reach in here and try to position this into that hole. This is where it gets a little tricky, especially if you're using round nose pliers like I'm trying to do. I don't really want to mar the face of this up, and once I get it in there, I can rotate it around. Okay, so I've got that one started, and you can see I've got that machine side facing out. Now I can just kind of slide that down into place like that. I don't know if I can get quite the camera. It's recessed down there pretty good. It's really kind of hard to see. I'm going to get this other piece, make sure that I'm facing it inward towards that piece, because my other hole I'm going into is the outbound hole here, or the outermost hole. Make sure I get that set the right way and get a good grip on it here. Okay, now I've got that one started too. I don't know if you can see, I've got the rounded side facing out, so those two flattened sides will be meshed together here. And now they're pushed in place. So now that part is done. With that done, I've already pre-oiled up this timing gear. So I can just drop this into place and it'll mesh with those two bearings, and you'll see how nice the rotation is there. Those bearings are in good shape. Now, with our left-handed thread screw, which also has been pre-oiled, I'm going to rotate it what feels like the wrong way because it's a left-handed screw until that just stops. I can remember to keep going the wrong way, and it's tight. So now this part is secured. Now this part of the timing case is basically ready to go back in there. I don't know if you can actually see those followers going up and down as I rotate that. One of them you can, the other one looks like it's not really moving. Should see them moving like that. That's pretty much how you do that part.